Good afternoon, hello, and a very warm welcome to everyone who's joining us for the live broadcast of this afternoon match number 18 of this AIFF Futsal Club Championship 2024-25. And the match is going to be between K3 Futsal Club versus the HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club. And it's coming all the way from the Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium in the state of Uttarakhand. Behind the mic, I am your host, commentator in English, Mayur Parwa. I'll bring you all the action as I can see from how it transpires from there. It's going to be so good, exciting, isn't it? Last 3 days has given some immense action, and action which is so daring for us to remember for a long time. As we am sure there are many people surrounding the stadium because yesterday we had some good crowd, isn't it? A mix of young and also from both the genders. So there's so much good noise in the sea. It also absorbs everyone, every motivation for all the players. And if I have to say, yes, Corbett and Golazo, they have played so well. Corbett being the last year's defending champions and runners-up Golazo, and undoubtedly so, they have given so much of aspiring futsal, isn't it? So I'm sure good as they have done so well, will keep on doing the progress they have done, and other teams like teams like Delhi, who are the inaugural champions in 2021-22, Providence Sporting runners up twice, Minerva Academy, the last year's champion. There's so many things to play for, isn't it? And yesterday also some bucket-rated actions, isn't it? Like Pondicherry United Football Academy, you have POFA, you have Ambika, and they're well done, isn't it? And the players knows where the cameras are. During the practices, I'm sure they've been just been on the spotlight. But when it comes to real action, this is going to be a different battle. That's what we are playing for, the K3 Futsal Club versus the Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, right here from the Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium in the state of Uttarakhand. And altitude is much more, I'm sure, from where the teams may be coming from. Match number 18, and the tagline, the grassroots for billions, or the AIFF Futsal Club Championship. Indian football always looking forward. And how tall they are, isn't it? All the players, as they shake hands with the match officials one by one. They know this is absorbing a very absorbing contest that we are all here ready to see. Both the teams, especially K3. I think K3 Futsal Club on the back of a sad loss last time. They did play very well, but unfortunately, loss versus Pondicherry United Football Academy. They will look to keep the ball rolling, and in this championship, they will look to just press the guns as they will just try and see if it can be a very good sporting here as the teams one by one in a playing five, they keep on coming and get their photo ops done here in front of the lenses, of course, the social media pages. And that's the K3 Futsal Club I was talking about. It was 3 days back. They got lost, but not down with their spirits for sure. As they come just near the match officials with the individual captains, will be shaking hands. Very confident captains, of course. As you look at the names of the match officials on your screen, first match referee Jaidev Singh Sukhdev Singh Sudasama, and he'll be assisted by Melvin Stanley Rodriguez and Paritos Vats. The timekeeper is Mr. Avijnan Bose. I remember yesterday he was the match referee. Today has become the timekeeper. The match commissioner is Mr. Arvindam Bhattacharya. They've done a wonderful job, I'm sure. And of course, that's me, Mayur Barwa, your host commentator. Thank you so much. And we are all about ready, all set for the kickoff. And this is the Group C contest. Hazrat Nizamuddin, Pondicherry United Football Club, K3 Futsal Club, Goal Hunters Football Club. Top three have already played in the recent times, the past 2 days. As we see on your screen, K3 Futsal Club starting five. The captain, Roshan Singh, Prashant H, Satish Kumar. The goalkeeper, Mohammad Kasif and G. Suresh. Head coach is Divakar Deepak William. The bench, goalkeeper substitute, Gyana Prakash S. Sadvir Achar, Sanju Kumar S, R. Prithviharan, A.P. Nishan, Kevin Xavier, Aswin Prasad, and reserve goalkeeper Slok Sen Gupta. And for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, the starting five is Anmol Parteti, the goalkeeper, the captain Rishabh Raikwar, Venant Rai, Tarun Kumar Singh, Rishabh Singh Rajput. And the head coach is Mr. Altamash Naim Sheikh. The bench: Arjun Shukla, Faisal Hussain, Assis Singh, Laksh Uppal, Harsh Suhanda, Milan Dubre, Darshit Singh Dahodia, Divanshu Singh Maravi, and Deepak Kumar. So those are the starting five, the bench and the coaches. Of course, the match officials and the match commissioner, they've already mentioned. So all getting ready for this good deep afternoon match on a Sunday. Doesn't matter what's the weather outside because we are all indoors, set to play. And the kickoff. Yeah, that's Manoj Sarkar Stadium here in the state of Uttarakhand. 20 minutes of two halves, remember, a total of 40 minutes to be played. There is no offsides. The players really need to kick in. They cannot throw. The goalkeeper can be part of the 11. That was very interesting, isn't it? The goalkeepers have played some significant result here. And who can forget day before yesterday? Ambika goalkeeper, the strong, those three goals to make it 4-4. And already you can see some attacks and counter attacks going on both the teams. And especially for K3 Futsal Club, they really need to go to get it up blazing as HAZRAT Nizamuddin in their red and white jerseys are getting it all guns blazing already. It can be pulsating, it can be riveting, and it can be rewarding also if you can pile on the goals and give the opposition something to think for. Some counter attacks going on from K3 Futsal Club. And here we go at less than 20 minutes here remaining. And they've already started off in a very, very convincing manner at the moment. This will always put up a huge precedence for, for the team which will be just moving forward. They already know what it is to be some commotions, definitely, which is happening here. That will tell you the story of how much it means for both the teams. And the team from Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, I'm not very intelligible in the comparison, but it looks like Manchester United, isn't it? The Hazrat Nizamuddin Club with the red and white looks like the English Premier Club team, Manchester United. But can they be united? And can they got the goal? See over crossbar. K3 Futsal Club already on the rampage, attacking from the left wing. Goalkeeper really needs to be on his toes. We'll put you more details on this club championship. If I have to, for someone who is very new, let me tell you about this futsal club championship. It is the first of its kind national level futsal tournament in India. So that's why it's gaining so much of traction among the crowds. And I'm sure this is that's why it's so fast and pulsating from the right wing. Where's the ball gone? Oh my goodness, flew. We've seen so many of this action yesterday. And to come back to about the championship, this is the fourth edition, as I've already mentioned before. Delhi, the inaugural winners, Delhi, and now so Delhi Football Club crowned the inaugural champions. Of course, 2021-22 it was inaugurated in Delhi, which had 16 teams. And so then in 2022-23, Minerva Academy they won the championship after Delhi, and then Corbett Football Club, as I've mentioned before, are the defending champions, and Golazo Football Club, they are the runners-up. So it'll be very good to see. At that time, the last championship was played at the Swarnim Gujarat Sports University in Vadodara in the state of Gujarat. So right from Gujarat to Uttarakhand, we're still there in the northern frontiers. I'm sure it will go all over to south, across north. It's covering all across the border regions of India as this game, this format will get more and more traction, all thanks to the initiative of the All India Football Federation, and also, of course, massive thank you to the State Association, Uttarakhand State Football Association, for the massive support, and also all the sponsors and stakeholders who have united for the fruitful association. And you're watching all this action on the YouTube channel of Indian Football. You can get united with all the social media pages: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the common handles that you go at. Ketri Futsal Club can be handling the pressure, but they cannot. Goalkeeper does well, probably a little slow as he got the assist. back past that midline, the ball can be just thwarted. And that's the reason why, just at the angle of his toe, the ball got, but it got out of bounds. The score still remains 0-0 for both the teams, K3 Futsal Club and Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, in this first half of this afternoon encounter of this AIFF Futsal Club Championship. Some tussles, okay, also you can see there. So that's all Body Hustles United. You've seen so many players falling down. We saw this is a hard surface from left flank. We'll try. The ball just flies. And it will keep on flying in some dramatic fashion, because you have to keep your eyes. That's why you cannot blink your eye. The moment you blink your eye, the figures might just change. The ball will go anywhere, because across this wooden surface sometimes the ball is so tough to spot also. You'll see the moppers coming in because the sweat just falls down, just to prevent some injuries. Yesterday also we saw a huge injury to the wicket keeper. He got replaced. So it's very much part and parcel of the sport, and the ground is also smaller. As in, it's not the usual huge normal football ground that you associate. The ball is smaller, the goalposts are smaller, you don't have the offside rules. So, unlimited substitution, that's the biggest part, unlimited substitution. And you can see the clock has been stopped. So, as soon as the ball goes out of bounds, out of the playing area, until unless it is not kicked in. Now you can see he'll be kicking in, he'll not be throwing. So all the new viewers, you see, he there you go, he's kicking in and he's not throwing in as normal football you throw. So that's another one inclusion in this format of futsal. And the timer only then starts running, so there's no extra time. So those are some good fast page just to attract all everyone to this game, as Indian football believes in forward together and the mission of grassroots for billion. So so many include. I'm sure as the years roll by, there'll be so many of other features to make it more attractive. So at the moment, getting more attraction from the feet is the Hazrat Nizamuddin club, as they're moving so much far across all across this venue, and this is really wonderful. You're coming from the Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium here in the state of Uttarakhand. This is so wonderful, isn't it? And to put the years roll by, and you have to say about the group stages. At the top is now Juggernaut Football Club. If I have to just put it all there, if I have to just say who all are doing right at the top, who's doing actually very good. The top scorer at the moment in goal is 12 goals, and that is Akuyamgar from Apuyemi Football Club. He has 12 goals and really sitting at the top at the moment. And that's all from this editions which came up in this 2024-25. You have teams like Bhavani Porapsi, who played yesterday, played such a good contest. Your OGP, the Orissa government press, who played day before yesterday, unfortunately lost. That was a very close encounter. You have Hajra Nizamuddin playing today. Ambelim Sports Club, who drew 4-4. It was such a dramatic game that day, as I mentioned before, versus Real Malabar FC Kondati, under the team Juggernaut Football Club. The goal scorer is really right at the top. Second goal scorer for Juggernaut Football Club is a Sibu Sani with 10 goals. And then 9 goals from Bijoy Gusai from Goal Hunters Football Club. And then number 4 position with 7 goals is Lalit Vasantrao Patil from Minerva Academy Football Club, who are back-to-back runners-up in the previous two editions, previous to previous two, because previous edition is Golazo. And then in number 5 position with 6 goals is Mahib Adhikari from Goal Hunters Football Club. So two players from the same team, Goal Hunters, Vijay Gusai. But right at the top with 12 goals, if I have to repeat myself, is Akum Younger from Apuyemi Football Club. At the moment, this match been very quickly going to and fro here and there. And to keep on going, some good teams, Corbett Football Club being the defending champions, and they have played absolutely outstandingly well. 5-3 win yesterday in the Minerva Academy Football Club, twice runners up. They would be trying to sealing the name this time, because twice they have not managed. Last time they're not even the runners up. We have Golazo Football Club, Real Lona Football Club, and then Goal Hunters Football Club, Afuemi Football Club. You have Slangsiang Futsal Club. Yesterday played this contest. Then Triumph Football Club. TOFA. They played day before yesterday. They won day before yesterday in their white jerseys. And then Pondicherry United Football Academy also won the same day in white jerseys. And then last but not the least, the team on your screen, K3 Futsal Club. So these are the clubs which are competing in this year's 2024-25 Futsal Club Championship. For more details, you can also log in to www.the dash, which is hyphen at AIFF.com/competitions for all those different formats, and that you get right in there to and get more information for all the players and statistics. Someone who's so believers on statistics of how the match is going and what's the development plans that AIFF are putting in for the growth of Indian football. Everything will be there. From the left flank, the ball just goes over. And as soon as I mentioned about growth of Indian football, he says, I'm one of the growth story. Nearly would have been a growth story. It remains at 0-0 at the moment. And talking about fouls, if you can see underneath the names of the club, there are 5 bars. So that will keep on increasing in yellow. The more fouls that the team do, it will only keep on increasing. So at the moment, the goalkeeper puts out a huge far cry. He's not very satisfied with the kind of probably the way they have been charging towards the ball. Again, that is the kind of it gets very enticing and very exciting. As I've mentioned before, it is just one of those you'll always be looking forward. It will strive very hard on you because it is fast and it remains and it requires so much of aggression from you to keep on moving. And so you really need to be on your toes every time. At the moment, both say 0-0. Don't be surprised if it finishes here because both of them at the moment are giving some tussles. If 1 second the ball is just crossing past the center line to the other end, you can see how counter-attack Nizamuddin, Hazrat Nizamuddin is doing at the moment. Nizamuddin from the left flank, and you can see on this side of the picture. Yes, also there's so much of trials coming in from the left flank. There's been so much of impetus on putting from that corner. And that remains sometimes the favoritism for most of the players. Now from the right flank, was trying to switch, was trying to give the assist. The coach is very happy, and he's a very animated coach. Day before yesterday, also I saw him. He was getting right behind the boys. You're saying, okay, you really get, and he doesn't sit at all. I haven't seen him sitting at all. He's not tall, but in his thoughts, he's very tall. That's what you need as a coach, isn't it? You need animated coach, one who keeps his words going, shouts his lungs out, gives to the players. Lovely pass. This is going straight. And from the right flank, and it's a goal! Goal for HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club. Jersey number 10 from the right flank was always looking dangerous. Or do I say the left? There it go right between the defender and the goalkeeper. They only saw probably a flash of light right behind the goalpost. So 1 for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, 0 for K3 Futsal Club. Now it will get more and more hot up because now the opposition has opened its account. They also would love to do so. Don't be surprised if you see immediately within a minute 1-1. But that's how the game keeps on charging. That's how the game changes in this format. And in a blink of an eye, 6.5 minutes has gone by, and the timer will be stopped. You can see the timer has stopped because it is at the moment the ball is dead. It's all for the new viewers, of course. And now the one who scored the goal, he flicks it through towards the middle, towards the center. Again, that's how it is. It will not give you any moment of a breather. That's why the commentary also it keeps you right at the edge of the circle, right at the edge of your seat. And thankfully, I don't have too many nails on my fingers, or else you'd have kept on chewing. I don't have a habit of chewing, but sometimes you really don't know, isn't it? As the match becomes so close, and it. Oh, that's a lovely pass from the right flank. He just crouches, he sits on his haunches, and just thinks, how did it miss it? How heavenly it missed. You have to keep that on the back of your mind because this game changes very quickly. The moment you miss, you'll have to again go back. This is K3 Futsal Club. They get a chance. It's a lovely pass. No! From the middle to the right. And that's where yesterday also I remember Vishal Dubey. He was such a good goalkeeper. But again, he was wearing yellow. And it's not about the colors but the angle right behind the goalkeeper. The camera angle has showed that with more and more strategically you're moving here and there, you sometimes you get little tired. The your legs doesn't allow your whole body to go move across, and that's the reason why there are 2 3 goals which were scored against it. They were conceding goals, and eventually it became so very close. At the moment, from the center, trying both of the defenders coming, squeezing the ball out. There was a man at the left flank who was trying to get the pass, but remains the scoreline at 0 for K3 Futsal Club, 1 for HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club, with 12 minutes and 6 seconds remaining by the clock in the first half. This afternoon game flies the goalkeeper. But even if he wouldn't have flown, I think the ball would have anyways gone out of bounds. So just a good try, isn't it? From the right trying, ball gets rebounded, but already the whistle was there. Even if it would have gone to the goal post, then also it wouldn't have been a goal. The whistle did come on before from the referee. Again a try. But that's the reason why the moment you speak up, there's so many multiple things happens. And also keep your eyes on the substitutions. One after the other, substitutions will keep on happening because there are unlimited substitutions. And this is playing 5 and not playing 11, or else would have been a swamping of armies. The moment Hazrat Nizamuddin Club goes past the center. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. Doesn't give a pass, chooses to kick it all alone across the surface. Ball remains the same. Keeps on making me remind of Manchester United. I'm not much into English Premier League, but you definitely know the colors isn't it in there. From the left, trying. Okay, 3 Futsal Club just squeezes the ball right between the legs, but it's still rare, haunting in a pack. It's a pyramid structure. It's a lovely pass. Oh, only for a K3 Futsal Club player who came in between the ball and the goalkeeper in a fraction of a second. That's what this game brings you. This game, futsal, brings you. Need to be on your toes every time. How close was this one to become 2 for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club? This time Ketri Futsal Club from the right flank. It gets from the middle of the goalkeeper. Gets rebounded towards Hazrat Nizamuddin. He plays his circles. He gives a reverse pass to the right corner. But no, look at how it is comes within 30 seconds. The ball came from one end to the other end, rebounds past the center forward, then again goes out of area. That's how it fast. 11 minutes remaining in the first half, and it's already has been an exhilarating futsal here at the Manoj Sarkar Stadium. And this is a Sunday, so I expect some crowds probably to come in to support. And here in India, you already know the stats, and with the advent of technology, you have all the app. You can just download the applications. You know all the results, who is playing whom, and when you come, I'm sure most of them knows who's the defending champions, who are the tough teams which have come to the competitions, and that's when the crowds also starts filling in, isn't it, to support the best of the players. There you can see some few of the handful of spectators already walking up the aisle to fill up the coffers of the stands. K3 Futsal Club yet to score a goal, just underneath his colleagues and the defender. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Here's a chance. Here is a chance. It's still a chance. He steals the ball. There's a call for a foul. That's Tarun in front of your screen. This could have been smacking. This is lip smacking contest. See this, the lip smacking contest. Come the finals day, you seriously have to gulp in more water than required because you can only imagine the decibel of futsal that you'll be as the ball has gone completely out of the screen. In fact, And a blow of the hooter to signal the timeout. So 10 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. There's so much of futsal action happening here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in action very soon. The scoreline K3 Futsal Cup 0-1 for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. So already started with the blow of the hooter. So, been very dramatic, isn't it? The way this is going at the moment, it might just say zero for K3 Futsal Club, one for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. But you'll find it has been just topsy turvy. It's been going from one end to the other. And don't be surprised if you see probably more goals coming in for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, because they have been on the prowl. They have been dangerously close of piling up the agony for K3 Futsal Club. Have been probably a little slow on their attacking front. They have been able to attack to the other end. But if you see the more number of times that Hazrat Nizamuddin Club have been able to invade the territory, this is another example again. I think that percentage is much more higher, tilting towards the towards Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. I think that's where the advantage seriously lies for them, and this will be having the much more, and that's when they'll have to just put it there, and you'll have to just keep it moving. Let's just say that K3 Futsal Club in the remainder of 9 minutes and 15 seconds, they'll have to be on one winch more and more on top of what Hazrat Nizamuddin Club probably thinking. The best way to do it is only to build up a nice defensive wall if they're coming towards you, and for you to attack, just making them probably in a more singular line. With your of course you have to be very quick against an opposition who really loves to attack. You can see, and good man-to-man marking. The passes have been brilliant. So when having it creates a huge difference in your surge. You can see another one which just back flicks from the center, and the forwards now playing a nice role in a very defensive category. The midfielders also coming in to join as the ball wobbles up right from the left winger. Oh, it's a wrong pass. He was trying to give it to his colleagues who came from the forwards. And again, wrong one. This time smears it from the distance. Ball did root towards the goal post, but again curved away. So not much danger there for the goalkeeper. The score line remains 0 for K3 Futsal Club, 1 for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. In the first half, still 8.5 minutes remaining. Could be very good from the left winger. He has been stopped. Just see number 9. He's still there. He's trying to roll the ball back from the outside area, but it will be outside. Also, the match officials really need to be on their toes, isn't it? Need to see every of the action. There is pressure also from the coach and the managers who stand so near to the outer angle. Yesterday also we saw cards being given to the management and also to the players. Of course, there's been so many bookings, so you need to be careful of not overdoing your hype or not overdoing your emotions out. At the end of the day, it's a game. You really need to control your emotions, not overdo that. It only It doesn't benefit your team. So you'll only have to sit by, have to wait for a moment. That only hampers the progress for your team. 8 minutes and 16 seconds now by the clock remaining. It's a short pass back past the center line. Now, oh, this is good from the corner on towards the right, but one of the defenders just comes in and stoles the show. And now it's number 8. Oh, touches the crossbar. He's not a tall goalkeeper, but again, he was not there in conjunction of stopping the ball. Could have easily looped inside, digging in, or in fact, should I say, dipping in. Could have been 1-1. K3 Futsal Club could have got the first goal. Hazrat Nizamuddin Club still on the top with a goal. 0-1 still. 7 minutes and 48 seconds. 12 and a half minutes has gone by very quickly. And there is a substitution again. And that's again. Oh, look at that. Look at that slip by. And that's because the sweat with his falls all across the area. The mopper really need to be called up to clean up the area. It's Ketri Futsal Club. It's a very lovely pass to the substitution. He rolls it by to the center. He kicks it. Oh, wonderful! Absolutely wonderful. This is. Oh, there we go. Happy coach, happy bunch of people from Ketri Futsal Club. They make it equal at 1-1 from the center to the right, from the right winger to the center, and then he storms it, confusing the goalkeeper. There you go, he flies, but he cannot complete the full rotation of stopping the ball. And now you hear the hooter for the timeout. And remember, one timeout per team per half. So it's again can be taken in the second half. At the moment, it's 1-1 for both kids K3 Futsal Club and Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in action very soon. Starting again, crossing through, and let's see how they can get it. Some buttered bread for sure. That is so much required, isn't it? And you get it moving when you for the first trial. Where is the advantage going? On the players, I feel he just falls down. Just fell down. Then that is the player from Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Some pain on the legs. Bit of a halt of play here because of that. K3 Futsal Club 1, Hazrat Nizamuddin Club 1. You get it? Getting started again here. This match brilliantly set up. It's all going good. K3 Futsal Club actually has made it more dramatic now by getting that goal from the right wing. All claps all around. Now you can feel the heat coming back to Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. And putting up, stealing the show almost. It could have been such an important pass and could have changed the course of the action, but still remains okay. K3 Futsal Club. The captain is Roshan Singh for K3 Futsal Club. The goalkeeper is Mohammad Kasif. They are playing in their blue and green jersey. For Hazrat Nizamuddin club, the goalkeeper is Anmol Parteti. The captain is Rishabh Raikwar. And they're playing in the red, white, and white jerseys. The team coach is Altamas Naim Sheikh, and the team manager is Mr. Sandeep Kumar Mandal. And for K3 Futsal Club, the team coach is Mr. Divakar Deepak William, the animated, I would say, because he's there. And on the left of your picture, you can see going from here and there. And team manager is Mr. Avinash Asahu. And now this foul penalty will have to be imbibed and ingrained. Unfortunately, it will be facing Hazrat Nizamuddin club. There we go. It can be very quick. That does well and kicks it off. Oh, well done from the goalkeeper. Superbly placed his hands to stop it. And so delightfully done. He said, I am doing it delicately. It can be like a spark. We must be stopping. Okay, it might be easy, but for a goalkeeper, he looked it made easy. And as we'll see, the goalpost being tried to place in the right manner because it's detachable. It keeps on moving as players and the goalkeepers keeps falling on that on the surface. It's a multi-structured venue, remember, and it's how they just keep on playing it up. As I mentioned before, been at this venue to play to do commentary for volleyball during the national games. It's a very good, nice complex. It's a nice area, and if you go outside the venue, you can see all those mountains, the greeneries from the left flank. The ball flies. Goalkeeper does absolutely well. He's in the line of fire now. First, it was Hazrat Nizamuddin doing it, and now they are tasting their own medicines. It's a good tester to their own medicines now, for seriously, for sure. As the scoreline says 1-1, it's getting more and more enduring now. From the straight, want to do it from the left flank. The danger is still there. From jersey number 17, can he roll it by? Oh, he only squeezing it to the middle, almost falling down after trying to play that shot. Very much in the air, but not clean enough, not clinical. That's what you need, isn't it? So it just popping across. Let's see, nothing, anything can happen because from the center, that's what they are. From the center forwards again, trying to calculate the risk. Cricket Swamp Darwin. You can always just get it moving across, but the more and more your ploy will be defensive, it can just come down. But at the moment, there's no defense. As I mentioned before, yesterday, it sometimes feels like you are just asking your opponents to come towards you, saying kabaddi, kabaddi. It's how you wait for the raider to come and invade your territory. 1-1 at the moment, 5.5 minutes remaining by the clock. And after this, it will be again another half an hour of seriously intense battle for sure. Yes, because all of them are trying to just get it more numbers because it is interlocked at 1-1. Don't, again, I would say, don't be surprised, don't be shocked if you see at the fag end of the seconds or fag end of the minutes. Now it's with 5 minutes remaining. You might see some goals coming. You might see a single goal from either of the teams. Never know. That's how close it has been for the past few days. And it can go the same order. Never know. Lovely pass, this is. The velocity of the ball only will allow it to carry out of the playing area. Some contest. This is Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. That's jersey number 17, Rishabh Singh Rajput, carrying his body way forward to stop the ball and put it from the left flank. That's a Rishabh Singh Rajput again. And on the center line was Vedant Rai, jersey number 4. Ah, he's not happy. He's stamping it on the ground. It is jersey number 5 from Nizamuddin, Arjun Shukla. He knows he could have got it into the grounds and trying to do something meaningful. Gets a nice diagonal pass back past the center line and moves it very much ahead. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Ah, only for the assistance in the defending position probably has saved it. But the goalkeeper has also done very well. And sometimes when you concentrate of the hurls coming forward and left to the right, now it's a opportunity for Vedant. Try Vedant! Oh God, God! He wants the goalpost to be probably an inch or an inch half more bigger. Or else he'd have easily thwarted that. Wait and try from HAZRAT Nizamuddin club. The score still strikingly remains at 1-1. 4.5 minutes remaining by the clock to end the first half. Superb, superb game. Now again another substitution comes in. Number 8, Ashish Singh from Hazrat Nizamuddin club, joining as the defender. And now it will be a corner opportunity for K3 Futsal Club. Can he just curve the ball? Can he can he do that? Just wiggles it past, little wobbling in the air. There is a shoulder push. Also, Arjun Sukla in there. There's number 3 from K3 Futsal Club, the captain Roshan Singh, jersey number 3 for K3 Futsal Club. The captain been there in the defending position, plays it up, plays the center, and again because of probably because of the sweat coming in, that's also it's a little bit of a slip by as you're trying to get the control. Hazrat Nizamuddin club, number 5 K3 Futsal Club, that's the area on the right hand side, that's where they are going to score, remember. So very close though, still at 1-1. And he's William, he is Mr. Divakar Deepak William. Until now the most of the one who has the variety of composures to show. Deepak William, the head coach, the team coach of K3 Futsal Club, he's been there, he's seen there, and he'll not allow anything to be passing on easily. That's why he's making merrier. The more the merrier that you see, isn't it? Let's see what happens. It's gone past, strikingly close. It goes out of bounds. It gets kicked out. 3.5 minutes remaining for the whistle for the second half to be blown. It's a seriously lovely one. And also, a chance for the volunteer. He's a kid. He's such a young chap. He's little inches taller than the branding words. He's such a cute fella. Just the half of his face came out while he's trying to throw the ball from the branding words. I just hope that we might have seen this a future there for football. From the left, number 8, it's a lovely pass. Gives it back to 4-8-4-3 combination from the left, trying, squeezing. No, the ball goes out of bounds. Deepak William, the team coach, again trying to make it. He's putting his hands on his faces to feel the sweat, to feel the palm, because he knows his team probably might be the splitting their armory into back past the center line. Again comes in reverse order. Is Azar Nizamuddin, could have been a brilliant pass from the sneaking right corner towards the midfielder. Immediately shows up his hands. Probably it's a wrong pass from Vedant, right? 3 minutes and 13 seconds for that's William. That's Divakar William, one of the most animated coaches that I've seen in this AIFF Futsal Club Championship. And all loads of energy under him, loads and loads of energy. He'll not sit down, he'll be there, and he knows every tricks probably by the book. And he also keeps on saying, well, you after you'll be there, the substitutes, you'll be going next. And that's what you need, isn't it? Hazrat Nizamuddin Club now, they need some goals. But first up, they need to just break the equalizer. It's at 1-1. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. You know how time just goes up and goes out like quicksand. Already, it is gone 16 minutes and 5 seconds.
Controllably so, make it 17 seconds to be precise, as it just go up very quickly. Blow of the whistle comes in. It's not to stop, but for the game to carry on. Back past the center line from the midfield, from the forwards. Number three comes in. Oh, he falls right before. Frustration from the camp of HAZRAT Nizamuddin club. He probably has slipped, and there you go. The mopper comes in to mop up the area because he slipped. And there you go, because he slipped because of the sweat for sure. Because it's a hard wooden surface. Let me tell you again and again, it's a hard wooden surface, and we're not playing outdoors, or else would have easily got dried up under the hot sun. And it's an area where the water resistance is not there easily to soak it by. It will remain there on the top for a long time, makes it dangerous for the players. 2.5 minutes now. This is around 150 seconds by the clock to end the first half, or rather do I say such an intriguing and a dramatic first half. Hazrat Nizamuddin from the left flank, changing the flanks, but a good try. This is from the right hand flank. That's Ashish Singh. Think through, gives a wrong pass to Ketri Futsal Club. He is number 7, trying very hard. Faisal Hussain from Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Faisal Hussain, he loses the possession probably from the side of his leg. He kicks it up to the goalkeeper of Ketri Futsal Club. The goalkeeper is Mohammad Kasif for Ketri Futsal Club. Now falls it down. Just rolls back like a snake. Rolls it like a snake. It's a lovely pass from 8 to 7 from Akshish Singh to Faisal Hussain. The equation did not change, unfortunately. Now for F3 Futsal Club. Again, it remains the same, the equation. 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining by the clock. It's all about those minor adjustments that you need to do in your game to probably get one edge ahead of your opposition, and that is something which they really need to just quickly thwart it through. But not easy. Again, it's always easier said than done. You can say, okay, these are the game plans. This is, and come the execution. God, could have been already executed as per the game plan. Again, the more and more game plan you do, you need to be on a mind that it might not go that way. The harder diligently you play, the more it might just go off. So you really have to be in a mind some different game plans. You have to have your game A, plan B. So what if it doesn't work out? It might not work out. These are not soap operas, or these are not Bollywood movies that you write a script. It's all live action. Whatever the homework you do, it's only about bringing the best of the colors from the right flank trying. And so you'll need to pinch that extra salt in your dish to get that extra push if I have to complete it that way. And that's what this fast and furious kind of a setup, like a format, demands for everyone. At the moment, again at 1-1, been some time since the last goal was scored by K3 Futsal Club. Both the timeouts have been taken by both the teams, Hazrat Nizamuddin Club and the K3 Futsal Club. So again, they'll get one timeout each in the second half. But for now, it has all been dried up. So whatever you have probably discussed with the coach has all been done and dusted. Now only you have to wait while you play, and listen to what your coaches are there to, probably a piece of advice or their peace of mind. There's a difference. You don't want to probably hear the peace of mind. It can be very different, but a piece of advice is much more better in such conditions. And at a time when you're trying to break the bondage, the lockage of 1-1, at the moment, it has been broken. The bondage, the lockage of 1-1. Coach William not happy, as Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, they gets the goal. So second goal for them. A simple looking pass. It gets from the stick, probably got rebounded from the goalkeeper, and then on to the goalpost for goal number two. And that's what I was talking about. That in the fraction of the dying seconds, it can be either of the teams who can make it 2-1. And now it came in for Hazrat Nizamuddin club. And I'm sure they are feeling happy in their mind. It's all about that consequential disorder. Sometimes, mind also, which takes a very different disarray in your mind. And the areas of truth are very much engrossing. It needs to be imbibing, and it's always really really good, isn't it? Let's see what it comes. 34 seconds now remaining by the clock. Do I say by the thwarted clock? It's always such a nice, good gameplay. Nice hold up of play. 26 seconds remaining. Ball rolls by. Certainly a very huge indicator that this match is getting a nice billing of being a perfect encounter. Victory Futsal Club on the right. And the time is now just a second, just a single number remaining. And there you go. The hooter has been blown. And the vibrancy of the hooter all across this Manoj Sarkar Stadium will only get more glorified. So at halftime, one for K3 Futsal Club, two goals for Hajar Nizamuddin Club. Brilliant futsal going on, and I'm sure the next halftime is going to be also absolutely a contest which not many of you would love to miss. This is Mayur Barwa behind the mic, and I'll be back with the second half very soon. So you stick by, don't go anywhere. Modes and lots of futsal coming your way of this AIFF Futsal Club Championship, live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Indian Football.
And we are back in action for the second half. It's one for the K3 Futsal Club and two for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Behind the mic, I'm your host commentator Mayur Barwa. This match is being played at the Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium in the state of Uttarakhand. This AIFF Futsal Club Championship. Lovely pass this is. Now the ends will be changing as K3 Futsal Club will be scoring from the right to the left of your picture, and Hazrat Nizamuddin Club in red and white jersey from the left to the right of your picture. We will pass. It's just a diagonal one there, right towards the branding boards. Just started off very quickly. And this is another one which can go by. And one for it continues for K3 Futsal Club. And two for Nizamuddin Club. And almost getting it done. And how eventful and close it was. The side has changed. Will the fortune change? That's what you have to see. Nizamuddin is still there on the attack. It is just makes that pyramid structure intact. It's a wrong footing of K3 Futsal Club. This gives it high honors. It's a nice pass towards the right winger, towards the centre back again. Look at where the defensive ploy is. He slips by, regains control. Is Hazrat Nizamuddin Club collides with the player from K3 Futsal Club and immediately rings in a change in the form of a substitution. The number 5 now comes in for K3 Futsal Club. So that is Kevin Xavier, I believe. Or was it the Sadbig Achar who has come up? They pass the center line. Kevin Xavier again on the attack. It'll be. Let's see how it happens here. And put it all the way. Just get it grabs. And it could be just humongously very close. Puts the baggage also. Can be strikingly close, isn't it? And so much of them for the goalkeeper. So the stoppage of play. And the score remains at 1-2.
Some renewed energy is going on. Nizamuddin club still leading one goal by nothing more. So what Ketri Futsal club really needs to do of can the corner come in back past the center line? They are going with a very good counter attack policy. Lovely diagonal pass to number 15 gives a reverse back pass again back to the corner pass. The right winger getting busy. Three of the defenders staring at him. The ball wobbles up straight to the goalkeeper. Some interesting passes of play going on. K3 Futsal Club, Mohammad Kashif probably sounds like having a tough time. And then it goes back to Amol Parteti. Oh, it was not him. It was Mohammad Kasif. In fact, the goalkeeper towards the right hand of your picture. Yes, I mean, then goes and could have been sneakingly close. Could have been no sneaker of a goal from K3 Futsal Club to make it 2-2. The equalizer could have come in. That could have happened in both the corners, but this was more strikingly close for K3 Futsal Club on the left hand side. So keep your eyes seriously intact. 16 minutes remaining by the clock in the second half. Hugely essential. The goalkeeper falls. He stops by. Gets it onto his grabs right at the center of the striking zone. Past the center lines into the center forwards for jersey number 15, Kevin Xavier. And now a substitution comes in. Number 8, Prashant H, initially in the playing 5. Now comes in from substitution into the playing field. He was warming the benches for a while. Pass gives it very one pass two. Oh, Nizamuddin from the left trying. How close was he? Getting it done and dusted. Harsa Suhanda, the number 10 in the picture. But he's been such an important player. And if you can see in the first half also, he was going all the way across from the left, right, everywhere. So it was becoming a very good one to conclude such a nice finish in the end, and that will only trickle by even further if most like getting some conclusive evidence if you need of any mystery sometimes becomes like that if you have to try and solve of what both the teams are trying to do at the moment, and it is very quick, seriously very quick, the way all of them just goes by in the business. This time past the center line again, and it's not a huge normal playing field like the easy one, easy deasy. Do you get anything easier than this one? It was just you come to me and I'll just play it up softly. There you go. He was almost like begging for the ball to come. The goalkeeper was almost like a begging position on his haunches, and it gives topples over from his head and softly into the goalpost. There you go. So soft. This camera angle, you tell you how it just probably ruffled his hair also. The goalkeeper. That was how soft the touch this was. Now 3 goals to 1 for Hazrat Nizamuddin club, 2 goals ahead. This is the first goal being scored in the second half. Initially it was 2-1. Now slight bit of pressure on K3 Futsal Club. That's good amount of timing remaining. 14 minutes to go by. In the second half, anything can happen. Don't put your money on a single team. I'm sure he'll be losing, because you have seen games changes, and this is one format which you seriously cannot judge a book by its cover. Its cover can be dotted, the cover can be just torn apart. Do you need to see anything far behind that the real FC conducted team isn't it? When they lost, while they were 4-1 ahead. Then suddenly became 4-2, 4-3, and then at the dying seconds, Ambelika Sports Club made it 4-4. It's a huge uproar there. And the Green Army won at this very venue here at the Manoj Sarkar Stadium in Uttarakhand. So we cannot say anything till the last seconds until unless there is a huge difference between both the score lines, or else you cannot even just pinpoint accurately say that this team is actually going to climb up and be eventually be the winner. And ever so you cannot bet eventually probably on the trophy winners also, with Corbett Football Club being the defending champions and Golazo Football Club being the runners up. Delhi, the inaugural edition 2021-22 champions, but they were nowhere in the picture, neither in the winners or the runners-up column, with Minerva being twice runners-up. So much of lots to play for in this fast and exhilarating futsal, and that's having a difference for normal football. You can say, okay, this the teams, they're so strong on paper. I believe they can go all the way to claim the top honors. But here you cannot. Futsal is seriously very different. K3 Futsal Club, on the back of a loss day before yesterday, they would like to keep the record straight. They would like to get the important points in this championship, in this club championship. To be more precise, the AIFF Futsal Club Championship cross into the crossbar could have been 4-1. Hands on head, hands on hips, hands just closing the chapters of the faces. That's just millimeter away from the ball getting inside the goalpost. And it's the game all about. That's milliseconds and millimeters. You can fly to a left, you can fly to a right. It's all about how you have closed your boundaries as a goalkeeper also, because this is not a huge football. It's a smaller football. It's a smaller goalpost. Remember, Nizamuddin can dangerously close inside that D division there of the ball. Well, collides and goes through. Scoreline remains at K3 Football Club at 1-3 for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club with 2 goals ahead. A pass not inside the strike, inside the center line, the defense line and the forwards, they are getting all culminated. And K3 Futsal Club again almost had a different ideas from the right flank, and from the right to the left of the picture. Be mindful that it's the it's the K3 Futsal Club who will be looking to score in blue and green. And for Azad Nizamuddin from the right to the left, for red, white, and white. Can they put it? It's a lovely pass. Gives a diagonal pass again towards the center line. Hands covering the face again. He knows might be a costly mistake from the center. Squeezing. He falls down. And that was the forwards. He gives gives a very sarcastic smile. He says, "Can I beg for a foul?" And two of them, in fact, three of the players falls down, lying flat. Got something probably on the back. That's why this that mopper personnel becomes such an important person to mop up the floor and to soak it up, soak the sweat which is lying across the injuries. One for Kitri Futsal Club and three for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Controls. Ball goes away. And that will be saying something. Let's see. Let's put it to some controls coming in. Let's put it just in been there. Puts it all up. Just shows the door to be there on the right hand side. Getty Futsal Club. Us putting it a right column towards the left there. But again, I don't know how much he has intentionally just passed it all along right the corner, because it did go very close from there, but the formation was not very much correct. Passing it all along. 11.5 minutes remaining by the clock. Ball wobbles up, goes past across the surface towards the left hand corner. Again, you can you can see how much it will mean for any of the teams to cross, and especially for K3 Football Club, almost getting it that Pinoma striking broken. And couldn't get look at that player from HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club. One, he goes from right to left, left to the right. It's almost about reading the mind. That's why I say this format will demand a reading of the mind also. It's not only about just putting up your best foot, planting ahead, and just counting on the right zone. And also for the goalkeeper, you've seen so much happening from the right flank to the left, left to the center, center to the right, right to the corner, and then finally bisecting the defender and the goalkeeper for a goal. So many intriguing facts, especially when the sport is being played in a limited dimension from the left flank, and in a limited space. There's so many things that you take in control. Your colleagues are there, your opposition is very near to you. There's different rules and regulations, so all in all, it's not easy, mindful of the fact that few more, one or two goals from here and all, as a substitution comes in for K3 Futsal Club. So number 7 goes out. That's Sanju Kumar S. And 9 comes in Satish Kumar, initially in the playing 5. Now he gets again on board. Unlimited substitution for in this tournament. Number 15, Kevin Xavier, right at the center line, the center forwards. Reverse. Oh, this is lovely dribble. What a lovely dribble this is. And this dribble could have been effective from Kevin Xavier, right between three of the defenders, and smoked it. But thankfully, not much space behind that footing from Kevin Xavier. Could have been 3-2 and 10, would have been staring just one goal behind. That's what they need, K3 Futsal Club, to get it rolling on their mind, to get that motivation back on track from the right flank. I think this would have been a certain goal, because at least half a millisecond time was taken by the goalkeeper to come from left to the right, and could have been in such an easy one, but not easy, not that easy, but should have. And in all honesty, I feel that was a goal, only for him to slip it by. For K3 Futsal Club, should have been 3-2, and if the previous one was done, could have been 3-3. And don't be surprised if in the end K3 Futsal Club gets the measure of HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club. That's exactly what happened day before yesterday also, as FC Kondati were smiling, and with 4 minutes remaining, they thought this game was ours. In comes the goalkeeper in his pink jersey from Ambika Sports Club and thwarted 2 goals. And when the last one came from the captain himself, the dance, the celebration, they knew it was more than a win despite the draw from the right flank, jersey number 10. And he does it heavenly well from the corner comes Harsh Suhanda. and gets it into the goal post as a right winger. There we go. Head, right, eyes, right on the ball, and trickles the ball across the surface and towards the goal from the right leg and into the goal. Says, "What were you doing? You should have been more up against." That is Kevin Xavier. What the goalkeeper is saying, Mohammad Kasif, you should have been more ahead. That's I'm sure that's, but I don't know how much conviction was there behind. But that's Kevin Xavier again, wobbles up. But again, this what will happen when a goal comes in. You will, being one of the defenders, your primary job is to create a defensive wall. I think that got worn off very easily, which results now Hazrat Nizamuddin club with 3 goals ahead. With a scoreline 4-1, could be easily 5-1. Trickles, dribbles right to the center. He makes 360-degree of the circle. Ball gets into the leg of K3 Futsal Club. Look at how he rotated himself. And I'm sure in the mind of Kevin Xavier of K3 Futsal Club, this is going to linger around for a lot of time. As a hooter comes in to signal a timeout, you don't go anywhere. We'll be back in action very soon. This is cropping up to be one nice next 8 minutes, well shaped up. One for K3 Futsal Club, four for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. And it starts by as the blow of the hooter comes in. So precisely 8 minutes remaining from here on. And there we go, the second goal. It's just started. It had just started. And what a start this is after the blow of the timeout. Okay, that was the planning going in. I don't know who took the timeout, but it has all come best for the quadrant of K3 Futsal Club. On the left, that's where they're attacking K3 Futsal Club. Now, 2 goals ahead is Hazrat Nizamuddin Club from 3-2. Oh, could have been just a goal ahead. Had that come in for K3 Futsal Club, a goal would have come in within 40 seconds of the start after the timeout. Look at the team coach, Deepak William, at the corner right hand side of, of your screen. He knows he could have just. It's a game of just and chance. The ifs and buts doesn't survive. It's all you do or you do not. That's how it is. You cannot be just be there singling it out, just posing as a center line. 7 and 11 minutes now remaining for it to extremely close, I would say. Sent for 6, and so in total of 6, that's a total number of goals being scored. 54.55 inches, so 1 point to the other. That's how they will be just going along. And it's a lovely pass. It could be much better. Gets rebounded. Whistle comes in for probably cry for a foul. Hazrat Nizamuddin has no foul and it is squandered at the moment, and that's William. Deepak William. He will just crouch on your back and shout as much as possible. And let's see our other coach, Mr. Altamesh Naim Sheikh. He's to the left of the picture, and he's for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. And have your hand in perfection, and the curve will not mean much for the goalkeeper. He puts it so well, and you could almost see the face climbing and clinging out from that corner, and how it was an easy. It came in. At Skate Futsal Clubs, Roshan Singh, the captain, was the one who took the shoot. And two goals ahead, make one. And if there is one goal coming, it will make them more confident for K3 Futsal Club for definitely taking the shot for the fourth one. But that is only a very different surge of energy in yourself. Until unless you're someone who's playing only following the sports, you will not feel the surge for sure. You have to play it, to feel it, to mean it, to know how all the teams actually square it up. I'd like to take also this opportunity to thank the State Association, the Uttarakhand State Football Association, for all their tremendous support in getting this championship, the AIFF Futsal Club Championship, in a very lovely manner. And I'm sure all the players will be agreeing that they have been given one ample chance. But this player, oh my goodness, given a yellow card already towards a player, towards Josie number 8 of Hazrat Nizamuddin Club as number 3. So Ashish Singh gets a booking as Roshan Singh, the captain, is little injured. And that's a very tough work. The walk that Roshan Singh is doing at the moment, there you see the replay of the infringement of the legs, and you can see how quickly he wasted no time. The referee Jaidev Singh, Sukhdev Singh, Sudama, to bring out the yellow card to say that here it is, and book it for yourself, get the yellow card. But again, where do you see that? Where has the ball come? Yes, it is lovely. This is. And so goal number 3. There you go. Both the hands comes up in the air for by the referee. Nice angular pass. It's a good deflection also from the feet and goes right behind the goal post to make it 3 for K3 Futsal Club, 4 for the Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Now just a goal, just one goal behind Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Can they make amends for the mistake they have done before? 6.5 minutes remaining. Remember, for this club to end, it can come strikingly close. Not even 6.5 minutes, even 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Close it up. That will only put some psychological pressure when they go up and play it so well. Let's see. Hazrat Nizamuddin now getting the top draw. The best they can do for the championship. It's a nice diagonal pass towards the left winger, who in attempt of putting it into the goal post, and now it's Gatry Sports Club. He also squeezes, his falls, he slips by along with the goalkeeper. First it was at the other end, now towards the of home of Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, where he is waiting. Scoreline still remains at 3. Okay, 3 Futsal Club and 4 for Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. It's all guts and growing. From the corner, his pass flipped up in the air, and the goalkeeper just puts it there at the right corner. He comes number five. He almost, can he put it? Can he did he do it at the corner? Thankfully it has been just taken out. Arjun Shukla already has got a booking. Remember, when just number three came up. Oh my goodness, how close it was! How hugely and heavenly close it was from the left. As most of the Hazrat Nizamuddin player were back, they were not at, aligned with his footsteps. So it could have been 4-4. Hazrat Nizamuddin, they knows the picture. It's just a goal away. So a little less than 5 minutes remaining. There is a substitution comes in for the K3 Futsal Club. Just manifestation of different ideas. It's all about manifesting. That's what I'm trying to say. Just given good. Oh, he's given a yellow card to someone sitting behind. I think there was a trouble coming in from the dugout, and that's the reason why they've got all the full authority to show the yellow card. William Divakar Deepak William is trying to cross question of in what capacity it was given, but both the referees have had every right to bring it up and say that probably he was not there in the thick of wow, it needs to be taken, and that's why that yellow card was being shown. 4 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. First, it was for one of the players, and now I think in a sitting team, the management also sits down there sometimes. Sometimes the players are also there, so you know which one of them actually have got the booking. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. They get it, and some claps coming in. Those are from the dugout in support. It's just such a nice support, isn't it? Many of them might not have got onto the on field, but 4 minutes remaining by the clock to finish this match. There's another one coming in of some more futsal action after this match. So don't go anywhere. I'm sure you're just enjoying the best of the futsal, which is possible. This is the fourth edition which is going on of this AIFF Futsal Club Championship. And the hooter also comes in to signal a timeout. So exactly 4 minutes remaining for the second half to end and also to end the match. K3 Futsal Club are 3 and Hazrat Nizamuddin Club at 4 goals. And a blow of the hooter to signal that the match will start. 4 minutes remaining by the clock. In this second half, I'm sure both the teams will press for some goals, and they will press. Look at who! Look at who got it from the right wing. The last time also, the hooter started. They forged the goal within 5 seconds, and this time again after the timeout, they kick in. Probably the goalkeeper didn't settle too well from Hazrat Nizamuddin club, and now the score is again equal at 4-4. Superb gameplay. This is from K3 Futsal Club. Hazrat Nizamuddin passes, but there was no one to get that pass. Now this could just turn upside down for Hazrat Nizamuddin club. They need to pull up the socks now. 4-4 from being 4-1. Remember, again, it's almost the same like which is happening for FC Konda T versus Ambelika Sports Club, which happened day before yesterday. It's again happening almost the same. But at this time, oh, K3. The last time the goal was being scored at, that was 4-4, and the blow of the hooter to signal the end of the match, that was Ambelika versus FC Konda T. But now you have 3.5 minutes to make it from 4 to 5 for any of the teams. Anything can happen. This near about 200 seconds remaining from here on, less than 190 seconds. Ah, it gets he gets on the belly actually. Hits it on the belly. I just hope he's okay. Injury concern again. You have to look at the replay of how it happened. Oh, don't know how much of an intentional push this was. But he falls down, seeking medical attention. And also the mopper has come in to clear up the area. The scoreline again at 4-4. Both for K3, KFC and the Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. Action all happening here at this AIFF Futsal Club Championship, all the way from the Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium here in the state of Uttarakhand. Such a lovely gameplay going on. Really, there's someone who came to watch this match must be thinking that okay, after 4-1, we know who are going to be the winners. But look at how this comeback has again come in from K3 Futsal Club to make it from 4-1, from 1-4 behind to make it 4-4. Superb link up play, superb game, and super meticulation of what they planned. It has come in fluent. I'll tell you so much of the freaking story that will be up and running. Let's see what transpires at the corner. 4-4. Imam Pai. So 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. And there is an advantage of a corner. In a normal field, you have so much of that grounds to fill up. But for the slower one, it is something very different. Again, the ball has become out of bounds, trying to get it from the field area. So much they'll be filling up the emotions. Let's see what happens here. Who can just cross it by? Increasingly, it comes tantalizing so close. Rubbing. And there is a drubbing also. It's Hazrat Nizamuddin, almost a superlative pass. Gets on the ties, on the players. He is immediately clinching on to his right ankle, and someone in process of getting those legs only for the goals. It's- Has been. It seems like it's not deliberately pushed through, but it cannot be. Probably the Same story for a long time. Taking a close look at how the proceedings has gone by. Just 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You need to control your heartbeats for sure because it is at 4-4. Someone just telling me no, it cannot be close. They know that there was something in the offering, and here it did come so well, so close. And now this hooter will signal something different because if this goal comes in from Hazrat Nizamuddin club, then it will be 5-4. Can they make it? Kenji just grab it from the corner, foots it up and ruffles it up onto reboundation from the goal post. And how close did you see this? 1.5 minutes remaining. Just a lovely pass. Diagonal one going on. Almost like a slow stick action. It keeps on going here. But again revolves the pass right at the corner. We go. How much remaining? Just some seconds remaining here. Just some seconds remaining. Score still line leads at 4-4. How close this can be. Have to see. You can just get it moving from here on. Look at how fast this is. How fast this is imbibed. Just at the corner, some portion coming in. And how close this is. Just 24 seconds remaining by the clock. Pushing ahead is K3 Club. Oh, it's a goal! They have got the goal! K3 Futsal Club, you guys are beauty. What a beautiful pass, beautiful assist, and finally to control the formalities. How can you say this game is just a passy by? Can you judge a book by its cover? You cannot. Hazrat Nizamuddin, can they make it five? They're staring at the goal. It's from the right winger. The ball crosses over from 1-4 to make it 2-4, 3-4, now 5-4. What a story for K3 Futsal Club. The last match they played day before yesterday, they lost. They wanted a win. And look at them coming here at this game. Now it's Hazrat Nizamuddin Club. They go all the way. The pass is there. The shot was not there. Just 1 second remaining. Just 1 second remaining. And there is a yellow card. There's a booking. Everything you want is happening here. Drama. Complete drama. Oh my goodness. Seriously, goodness. This is just a second. And the blow of the hooter. There we go. More than the players. It's the coach, William, who goes towards the center and climbs on the top of the player because he knows how hard fought a contest this was for the players. And look at the social media team also comes in, and why not? For the photo of moment, what a full-time story this is for K3 Futsal Club. Oh my goodness, there, the roar, the smile, more than the players is William. That's why I say he's the most, and arguably, probably the most animated coach that we'll find in this Futsal Club Championship, the AIFF Futsal Club Championship 2024-25. What a match. Seriously, what an afternoon match this is. K3 Futsal Club 5, Hazrat Nizamuddin Club 4. Full-time story, getting it done and dusted and getting it everything that you have. This is absolutely remarkable gameplay and something which I'll be reminding of the story. This is a comeback of a very very different order. If Ambelika Sports Club did it 4-4, they will see this match and say, oh my goodness, it's 5-4. So there you go, finishing this evening story. We'll be having more matches coming your way, because you'll have to just be at the edge of your seat. I don't know how you can control the emotions when you are so far behind, and then not only you equal the score, you again get one edge ahead to claim the match for yourself. It's a comeback of a very very different order, and something which they'll be definitely be loving. And for you, more love is coming through in the form of futsal at 5 p.m. at this very venue at Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium. It will be the Orissa Government Press Club versus the Ambelim Sports Club. That is match number 19 at 5 o'clock. That's it. So that we had. You need to come back again for that match. Behind the mic, I'm Mayur Barwa. I'll be back again very soon. Until then, you take care of yourself and stick to futsal, because this game on a Sunday is getting more and more dramatic. See you very soon. Cheers.